new. Oh, getting all tied up in this thing. Anybody here seen my old friend Bobby? Can you tell me where he's gone? He's right here with JT by him. JT's sleeping. What's going on, gang? Who's in the house? Well, nobody's announced themselves in the house, but I've got what's going on? David's in the house. Lori's in the house. David's fending off haters of the Cap Guy. If I worried about everybody that did stuff like that, I'd never get any sleep, and I sleep fine. Hate all you want. I don't sleep with you. So how do you like that new Xbox X there, David? I definitely like the PS5 a little bit better. It talks to you, and the graphics are really good. Of course, it has new games. The Xbox X don't have any new games. You better not be chatting to me from work. Skyrim, okay. I got a ton of Xbox One games. I've been listing the crap out of them. I've listed 20 today, and hey, MML, what's going on? Sheltering in. What are you getting, bad weather or something? I've been working today, running sales, listing, cleaning video game discs. Took a nap. Man, I'm ready. And then there's foosball later. Them Sooners and them Gators are playing. Go Gators. And then somebody's texting me. Oh, my daughter. So MML, we're thinking about doing some, yeah, I know we're getting snow and ice. Yeah. Not that much. Anywhere from 1 inch to 4 inches, I think, is what they're saying. Of course, you never know with the weathermen here. But MML, we're going to start doing some trivia. What do you think? Some music line trivia, movies, TV, music. Let's see how good you are. And I think you'll be good at it. So you got to start thinking about some lines from movies and TV shows and music. See if we can stump each other rather than just sit here and chit chat. But and I'm about to whoop me a dog if you don't quit snorting behind me. Yeah, I know we don't need no ice. I agree, David. I agree. So you didn't find any good stuff at the bins? You never did answer my question. Did you find any good stuff at the Goodwill bins? For those of you who don't know, OKC's finest lives here and he goes to the bins. I haven't been to the bins in about 6 months. I'm still selling stuff from the bins, but I haven't been. I want to go, but I got a bunch of video games I need to get into. Sheltering is the name of a cat. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, I didn't get the picture. Yeah, you're correct. And I am on StreamYard. It's just easier. Nothing great at the bins. Okay. Well, we look for different stuff anyway. Somebody, I guess, went to the Yukon one yesterday and got a bunch of Xbox One games. I didn't get them. Saturday, I got a bunch of Wii games. So, oh, kids are back in. Well, it's spring break or winter break, so that'll go away next week. Are they still doing a limited number of people at the bins in OKC? The cat in an emoji box. Okay. Anybody here seen my old friend Bobby? He's on StreamYard with his friends. No? Okay. Is better as far as I can tell. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Oh yeah, I bet. Well, they won't see me for a little while. Wow, Miss Journey is up and at 'em. Her and Lissa are actually awake. They stay up late. They stay up late. Miss Journey, I'm getting ready for the Florida OU game. Go Gators, because I don't like OU at all, so I don't care who they're playing. And I'm gonna get some live hours in, and then I get a spam call. Hate spam calls. I'm thinking about starting a new trivia thing where we have some fun. So you're editing a video, good. Is it going to come out tonight, MML, so I can watch for it? But anyway, Journey, I'm thinking about doing a kind of a trivia thing when I go live where we discuss like music, lines from music, from songs, where we discuss lines from movies, TV shows, things like that. Something to make it interesting, and I'll give prizes for it. Yeah, OSU did. They came back on them, but they didn't win. And my Texas Longhorns beat the crap out of Colorado with the Oklahoma quarterback. Oh, you're doing a Cap Guy shout out? He's a pretty good guy. You know that? I know him. He's a really good guy. Hey, what's up, Pillow Lady? You're forever going to be known as Pillow Lady, and Man Mountain Link's going to think it's dirty or something. Spam won't call me anymore. You just eat it like they do in Florida. I do too, Journey. I do too, and I hope so. I call them Chokelahoma because they always choke in the bowl games. Angie, I know you just popped in, but I think we ought to do something. And you may not want to take part in it. If you do, let me know. But we talked about doing lives together. And I was thinking earlier while I was working, because I've done a lot of eBay stuff today. And I want to do some trivia on our lives, something like lines from songs, lines from movies, TV shows, and then give prizes to the winners. Had kind of a contest to get hours, and we can rotate who does the live to get the hours. But just something to think about if you want to do it. If not, I'll do it. But I just thought it'd be kind of fun rather than just chit chat for 2.5 hours, even though that's fun too. But we can mix in some trivia and have fun with it. Maybe get more viewers in here and take part. Oh, okay. All right. Back as Mars. Spam is Hawaii, not Florida. I know. Okay, good. So you need to start working on some songs and movies and TV shows, and pull the lines out of some of them so we can have it. And I'll start working on my end and classic movies, current movies, so we don't just cater to the old folks, because I know a lot of punchlines from old movies and songs or lyrics. No, we're the OU and Florida are playing football tonight in the Cotton Bowl, but we were talking about I live in Oklahoma, but I'm not a Sooner fan. I'm a Longhorn, and those are rivals. So yeah, and spam is a Hawaii thing, and people that call you on the phone. But anyway, Angie, start working on your lines, and I'll work on mine, and maybe we can start it tomorrow night if you're free tomorrow night to do this. I know it's New Year's Eve. But I don't think everybody's going out and going crazy on New Year's Eve. blowing up the phone. And you don't think MML had anything to do with that, do you, Miss Journey? Yes, it does not sound awful. We can actually test your intelligence on old movies. Like if I said, frankly, Charlotte, I don't give a damn, then you'd say, that's Gone with the Wind. So there we go. Or if I said, anybody here seen my old friend Bobby? You know the song. So, you got to have some movies, and some of them you'll know, and some of them you'll go, yeah, I don't know that one. And so we'll have a little contest and we'll give away prizes. And we've got plenty of pillows to give away, right, Angie? Okay, all right. Well, we'll get together and set up a time and figure it out what time. I don't think we probably should do it too late because people are going to be partying probably to some degree during a pandemic. Who is Charlotte? It's in North Carolina. Scarlett, I know. I'm messing with you. I know it's Charlotte. Scarlett. Frankly. See, I was testing you and you got it right because you know that movie. This is so gonna suck. If we could get you live, MML, we could do it. I got one right now that I bet none of you know, and it's a line from a movie from 1982, and it's alligators in the sewers. Now, I'll give a prize to the first person that can tell me that one. My kids all know it because I've used it a million times with them. You won't be partying, I know you won't. Hey, Johnny, what's up? Why not me? Who not me? Who not me? Is that a Cajun reference? And by the way, prizes, she's giving away pillows. Yeah. For those of you who don't know, Angie, what was it called? Crazy Cad Boys. And they had that quarter deal because I heard somebody talking on Johnny's channel this morning about it. And they didn't find anything. And they drove a ton of miles to get there, like 6 hours. And Angie went out in the dumpster and she found 200 pillows, brand new pillows. What is part? Oh, okay, I got you. And she found 200 pillows, brand new in the dumpster. So she got them for free. So there are all kinds of different pillows. I haven't seen all of them, but how many trips did it take you, Angie? Two trips to go get all those pillows out of that dumpster? And why would they throw away pillows? I mean, the way Angie put it, if I make $6 profit per pillow, I'm going to make about $1,200 off this deal with no cost of goods, and that's always good. Yeah, Johnny. So I guess you go from Victoria's coffee thing in the morning straight into yours because I was in Victoria's and then I jumped over to yours, but you were already going, so I must have missed that intro. 2020 Scream pillows. Well, you can scream in them, MML. You can just get frustrated and scream in the pillow for about 5 minutes should work for you. Just press really hard, 5 minutes, and there will be no more screams. 2 trips, okay. We're full of screams of people. Yeah, they were all new, so I don't know if they were full of screams, but what I want to know is where Angie's keeping 200 throw pillows in her house. Oh, I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. But I knew you were in there because I saw you in there this morning. And here lately, I've been waking up after Victoria's is over. So today I just jumped in there while I was getting ready to get in the shower. Not that y'all needed to know that, but that's why they were discarded. Full of screams. MML. You just never know. They're on the couch. 200 throw pillows on the couch. Well, she probably can't find their dog now. Probably not her mother or anyone else in the house. 200 throw pillows would bury anybody. So, be it Johnny being an LSU fan, are you going to root for the Gators against OU tonight, or are you going to root against the Gators? Or do you even care? I mean, last night I saw Louis from Austin not watching Texas. He was live last night. I'm like, wait a minute, Texas is on, Bubba. What are you doing live on a chat? So I guess he's not a big football fan, or definitely not a big Texas fan, because he's not from, I don't think he's from Texas. He just lives there. Yeah. Hey, remember that time, David, me and you got those Sonic sunglasses at the Goodwill bins? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. She'd probably been wore out if she'd grabbed 200 anvils. Me and Mr. David, 405's finest, we picked up some sunglasses one time at the Goodwill bins here, brand new in boxes. Didn't even really want them because they were just off brand. And when I got them home, we paid $1.50 a box. There was like 300 of them, or 200 of them, 50 a box. And I put them on there for $10 a piece. And I sold 5 the first night. So I had $50 almost in profit the first night. And then I get a message from the guy and he says, hey, I want to buy the rest of your sunglasses. How much? So I said, how about $350? He bought them all. The guy owns a bunch of Sonic restaurants. Turns out these were 1987 brand new Sonic sunglasses. Well, I wasn't the only one at the bins that grabbed some. My buddy David did. And I called him and said, hey, man, you need to get a hold of this guy. He's buying them. He sold his too, and then some other people did too. So we made some good money off that and just kind of fell into it. Hey, what's up, Diggers Den? I don't announce mine. I just go unscheduled there, buddy. What's going on in the UK? I hope you're staying safe with that new strain. Yeah, I wouldn't have bought two. Well, I could have bought those and sold them too. 200 boxes of Bean Boozled. I would have sold them. You bet. You bet. Probably got good money for those too. You mean you wouldn't eat any? I hope you guys are staying safe. I really do. One of these days, I want to get over there to the UK and have a beer with you, mate. Are y'all still being able to go out and do metal detecting, or is it totally locked down now with this new strain? So Johnny is going to root for LSU and the Saints. Okay. But I mean, there's no hate for Florida, I guess, then? Like I do OU. I live here, but I don't root for them against anybody. And LSU's not very popular here either, to be honest with you, but Les Miles was there. So they're not big fans. Oh, okay. Okay. Is that hopefully not just to the beach? Although the beach would be good, except I don't know how the beach is in England. What's up, Papa Sticks Treasures? Welcome in. We're just talking about a new concept that Angie and I are going to do, where we're going to do some TV and movie and music trivia starting tomorrow night live. We're going to figure out a time and we'll let y'all know. But we're going to have some fun with it and work out some stuff and give away some prizes, because prizes are always good. But the loser has to eat bamboozled beans, right, Angie? The loser has to eat like rotten milk and barf and all that other stuff. Oh, okay. Okay, good, good. Well, hope you find some good treasures there, my friend. For those of you who don't know who Digger's Den Tyson Fury is, they do metal detecting, him and Dig It Mart over in the UK. Check out their channel. And they find Roman coins and medals from World War II and things like that. It's really, really cool. He's even found a coin that was dated 750 AD. So to me, that history is pretty awesome. And MML's the one that got me interested in him. Right, MML? He thinks I take all of his friends, but I don't. I just share them. We're all friends, right? Man Mountain Link. Just lucky. Hey, it takes a little bit of luck too there, my friend. What's up, Marie? Thank you for coming in. Cap Guy and Angie trivia game. Yes, for those of you just coming in, tomorrow night we're going to start a little thing where we do trivia, music trivia, movie trivia, TV trivia, whatever other trivia we can get into, and have some fun with it. Maybe give away some prizes, some pillows. Angie, ain't it nice how I'm really friendly with your stuff? I'll come up with something too. I'm waiting on some ball caps, some Cap Guy ball caps, a couple of them. Oh, okay. Yep. Yep. You do a lot of shout outs, MML. You sure do. See, he's going to put out a video, Tyson, tomorrow, or it should be out tomorrow. So check out his video tomorrow. If it's useless information, Chuck knows it. Welcome, Chuck. What's up, buddy? Yeah, I mean, we'll do some lines from songs and you guess, and then we'll do movies and we'll do TV shows, whatever, and then y'all will say, I know what that is. And some of it for me will be older stuff, and for Angie, probably newer stuff, like New Kids on the Block or something. Because she ain't that old. Me, I'll have to go back to Ricky Nelson or something. My Journey, and I love Journey. Steve Perry, not to be confused with the Miss Journey. Hiya, Chuck. There, Peppermint Patty's talking to you. Hiya, Chuck. Charlie Brown, he's a clown. That Charlie Brown. Gonna get caught, just you wait and see. Why is everybody always picking on me? See, I know all that stuff because I'm old. Hey, Joyce, welcome to the channel. And a lot of you know each other because we're all on each other's channels all the time, and that's the way it should be. We should all be supporting each other's channels. So, how about the sticker? Stricker? Stricker. Stricker. Song lyric. Here is something you can't understand. Or even Buddy Holly. I know some Buddy Holly too. From Lubbock, Texas. I know that too. I live in Garth Brooks' hometown of Yukon, Oklahoma. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, MML. Oh, striker. Okay. Now, there's a striker in the military, in the Navy, too. Matter of fact, I was watching Mr. January's, one of his videos last night, or that January House, and he was showing some rating badges, and somebody said, I don't know what branch this is from, and it was a first-class petty officer's iron-on old dungaree patch. And I was yelling at the TV, it's a first-class petty officer, U.S. Navy. But they couldn't hear me. Classic rock to you. Well, nothing wrong with Britney Spears back in the day. She looked good anyway. Did you really? After or before Man Mountain Lake? What were you doing in Iowa? That's what I want to know. How could I just kill a man? Killed a man just to watch him die? Yeah, I love Buddy Holly too. Buddy Holly. And Mr. Chris Christopherson was supposed to be on the same plane, but he let somebody have his seat. You were doing the same thing. Oh, at the TV, yeah, on the patch. Yeah, I was sitting there looking at it. It's like, that's a first class petty house. Of course, I was an E5. I was a second class, but I was like, it's an E5. It's an iron-on dungaree patch. And I still have my dungarees and my Cracker Jacks. Nowadays, they wear camo. I wished we had camo when I was in. All we had was blue jeans and a dungaree shirt. Boondockers. Oh, my goodness. Lissa is up and out of bed. Out by 7, so 6 Eastern. That's only another hour, girl. Or are you already on Eastern? Just to fix a plate. I got you. That's too bad, MML. Miss Lissa is in the house. Miss Lissa, you're going to be happy because me and Angie are going to start doing trivia, music, movies, TV, all that stuff starting tomorrow night live. So we'll just figure out a time and let y'all know. So check it out. Yeah, that's what I mean. Waylon Jennings. Yeah. He was supposed to be on that plane. And we'd have lost a lot of good music there too. I actually, oh, did you really? I'm sorry about that, Johnny. For stuff, I don't know if you ever crossed like the equator or any of that stuff, but you can get all that stuff back. There's some places you can go to get those certificates back from your DD 214. There you go. You'll be on your porch and everything. And we're sending you some snow because we're getting snow and ice tomorrow. So I'm going to send it your way. Hey, David, welcome to the channel. So y'all spread the word. Cookie pie. Cookie pie for days now. That's funny. So yeah, we'll have Lissa on her front porch playing music trivia and TV trivia and everything else, fighting tape in a big box. Well, I've been busy today. Well, y'all been sleeping. This is what I've done so far besides take a nap and take my mother to help get some paperwork done on her new apartment. I've listed 20 items. I've ran 10% off sales on 906 items, and I've tweaked the prices on 47 items, cleaned 9 discs, video game discs, and then I pulled 5 eBay orders so far today. So when you're working, man, you got to work, or woman. Well, thank you. Thank you. And I was the first one in a long time in my family, immediate family, that went. I'm the oldest of 4 boys, and then 2 of my younger brothers served as well. One was on the Enterprise in the Navy, and the other was in the Army. But it was the best thing I ever did personally. I was 19 when I went in, and I got rejected the first time. I tried to go in at 18 because of an inner ear thing, and then the second time they let me in. But I grew up because I did not have a work ethic at all until I went in the military and got a little bit of discipline in my life. You've been sleeping? Well, I mean, hope your sales are good. But yeah, I've been busy today. But yeah, the work ethic that was put into me by the Navy, of course, you don't have a choice. When you're at sea, as Johnny knows, it's port and starboard, and whatever shift it is, whether it's 7 or 12 hours or 6 on, 6 off, there's no days off in the Navy. And when you're at sea, you work 51 straight days, you're not getting a day off. So it is what it is. You were 4F. I find that hard to believe, MML. Well, hello, Southern Vintage Picker down there in Texas. Them Texas Longhorns whipped them Colorado Buffaloes last night. Yay. Hook 'em horns. Now, you're going to bug me. My dog's sniffing at me, wanting to go out. They run out more than kids do. There you go. Shout out to Southern Vintage Picker. And everybody check each other out. We're all friends here and helping each other's channels out. Although mine's kind of slowed down, 560. I think that's where I'm at. I'm getting better on the hours. I need to get up there with Johnny on the hours. but I'm still a ways away. Let's see where I'm at. I don't ever gain subscribers on my lives. I have to go to other people's lives to gain subscribers. I guess because I know everybody in mine. Let's see. 60. Oh, I've lost one again. I'm back to 559. Man, I can get to 560, 559. 560, 559. I don't know if it's an algorithm or somebody just don't like me. Either way, I don't care. Yeah, it was, like I said, it was the best thing I ever did. But I only did 4 years. I was homesick and I had to go home. So, and we're glad you're here. Who let the dogs out? No, I do it all day long because I'm the only one here. I was a radioman, a radioman. Top secret clearance. Anything in or out of that ship came through us. Thank you. I appreciate it because I'm approaching 500 hours to go to get 4,000 hours. But still ways on the subscribers. But it'll come. It'll come. Or I'll just keep doing it till y'all bug y'all so much you say, let's get that guy to 1,000 so we don't have to watch anymore. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Well, there's Jeffrey. What's up, Jeffrey? Jeffrey was on live earlier. I jumped in there for a little bit. And Jeff's a busy man. Yeah, but it's been 9 months in the making there. It's a lot of work. As I tell people, and most of the people in here know, I've almost given up several times when I got frustrated with this thing. Not so much over the hours, just over the subscribers. But it is what it is. You got to kind of have your little niche in the thing, and sometimes you got to have some help as well. So, yeah, I wasn't getting anywhere near the propellers on a big ship like that. If you've ever seen what those propellers do. My sales would have been decent. I mean, I'm trying to hit 150 profit a day. And yesterday I only did about half of that. And the day before I came within 20 bucks of it. Today I've got 5 sales so far, but I've been busy. I listed 20 today and I've run sales on over 900 and tweaked some prices on about 50 more. So I'm busy. I'm just trying to do things, and I'm listing video games and cleaning them up, and I'm selling a lot more video games now that I'm listing and cleaning them with my JFJ Pro. So that's the answer. How's yours? How's everybody's sales doing? I mean, I know they're going to slow a little bit, but if you keep listing, you should be cycling. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. So I had 2 until about an hour ago, and then I had 3 back to back to back. So I've got 5 right now. But sales are sales, profits, profits. Some wise guy said it once, and I don't think it was Confucius. So, yeah, I'm just plugging along, trying to make money. We got a big snowstorm and ice storm coming in tomorrow afternoon. I say big. I'd rather have snow than ice anytime. I've got my feel. I still got a huge pile. Those of you that follow me know that I had a huge pile of limbs in my front yard from the last ice storm in October. Well, it's still there because the city still hasn't come and got it. So my yard will probably be destroyed from sitting. Yeah, yeah. Well, what channel is that? And we'll subscribe to it if you don't mind telling us. It does take a lot of patience. Wow. 180 bucks. What are you selling? The kids or something? Or Man Mountain Lynx cats? Wow, you're beating me. I know DVD. Somebody said that the other day. I said I listed 35, then I listed 20, 5, and or whatever it was. And then today I've listed 20. And they're like, "Man, you're a beast." And I'm like, DVDs and video games are easy to list. You can list a ton of them in a hurry. And mine are used, not like yours where they're new, but I can list pretty fast with a phone, and that's how I do it. So I used to do it with a camera, but yeah. But yeah, as you know, Jeff, you got a list if you want to sell, and your stuff will get old and tweak and all that good stuff. So you got to tweak them, send offers, run sales, do all that stuff, and in a combination will work. I had somebody actually message me today. Yeah, okay. Well, my limb pile is huge, Man Mountain Link. It takes up across the whole front yard, and it's probably 8 foot tall. It's not a little stack, and I don't want the fire department in my house. Hey, Mookie, what's going on? They were just talking about you. I guess Chuck's calling his son by that name every day now. You want to explain that one, Chuck? I never mind listening. Well, I got a huge death pile. You can drive 3 hours up the road and I'll help you out. Because I still have a bunch in my garage that'll take me forever. And I did source a couple of things today at Goodwill, but a printer and a coffee mug. Wow, that must have been one heck of a coffee mug. I'm sure you made most of your money from that printer, but yeah, and CDs are easy. Yeah. CDs, DVDs, video games, it's all easy, whether they're used or new. It doesn't matter. New is easier because it's sealed. But yeah, you're right. What's their name, Miss Journey? And they're in Tennessee. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, then if they know, that's probably what the problem is. They know MML. You love it? For those of you who came in late, we're going to do a trivia thing starting tomorrow night. We're going to do some lines from songs, movies, TV, and Angie Resales and I are going to have some fun with it, maybe give some prizes because she's got a ton of brand new pillows. and I'm being generous with her pillows. I'll give away some prizes too, Angie. It's a pillow mountain. Is that like a pun on Man Mountain Link? A ton of pillows. Cats don't bark, just saying. Yeah, mine's barking, but it's probably at a cat out the window. So Mookie Pookie, I need to make sure I'm subscribed to Mookie Pookie. I better look real quick before I get in trouble. I hope she's subscribed to me because I just lost one somewhere. So where is Mookie Pookie? Where do you live? I am subscribed to you. 53 subscribers. So we need to subscribe to Mookie Pookie, don't we? So yeah, we're gonna have some fun with it. Like I said, we'll do some music trivia from way back to now. Angie, you can do the now because I know the way back. I'm old. And the old school soulmates. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. Hey, let's all subscribe to them and scare them. They wonder where all the new subscribers came from. Dave and Marie. Okay, that'll help, right? So Jeff, there you go. Angie was telling me she's a little nervous on your channel. I told her, don't be nervous with Jeff. Jeff's a good guy. He's good people. There's no reason to be nervous. Just outside of Chicago. I've only been to the O'Hare Airport in Chicago. I've never been in the city. Tell him Journey sent you. Okay. Well, that'll explain everything to him anyway. There you go. You just gained a subscriber. And Mookie, subscribe to Miss Southern Vintage Picker as well. So do you sell a mixture of a lot of things, Mookie, or do you just, I mean, how long have you been doing YouTube too? That'd be my other question. It takes a lot, right, Jeff? And Johnny, y'all have bigger channels. No worries. There you go. There you go. See, we're all helping each other out. That's the good thing. But you got to watch videos too, because If you don't, that algorithm will get you. So make sure you do that too. And my buddy David was in here a while ago, and he said he was at the Goodwill bins yesterday, and there was some people hating on me. I was like, hating on me? I ain't been down there in 6 months. He goes, yeah, but they were hating on the fact that you YouTubers are all the same. I was like, no, we're not. We're different. But I don't care. Hate all you want. Oh, I got a new subscriber? Yeah, okay. Well, you keep saying that I'll get there soon, but I'm closer to the hours than I am the subs. But now you're going to make me look, because I was at 560 and then I went to 559. Now I'm back to 560. Now where am I? 560. I'm back. Well, there's who Jeff and Johnny are. Jeff is eBay Addicts and Johnny is Cajun Resellers. And yes, that's D. Nana Tink. Royalty is in the house. Hi, Nana. Welcome. Everybody knows you here. We're just doing an unscheduled live. You came in to hate on. I came in to hate on. I don't hate. Well, we don't hate either. He was just saying that there were some people that were, he was asking if they ever saw me, and he said they knew who I was, and they were like, oh, we don't watch YouTube videos. Never too old. Welcome to the channel. And never too old for what? And now you're going to get me going here. Pirate locker nuts to learn tips. I haven't sold much. Oh, yeah, you got a list, Mookie. You got a list. Watch our channels. There's a lot of good channels on here, and you can get some good stuff from each of us to learn. To me, and anybody that wants to jump in here and say what they think, it's all about diversity, unique items, and comp everything to see if your cost of goods is worth picking it up, and the value of the item. So, and list. That's Angie. I mean, Hottie Flips. You should have ran out there and beat him with some pillows, Angie. Oh my goodness. Why does a man ever hit a woman? I hate to say this, not to get personal, but I got to see my mom. That happened to my mom a lot when I was a child from boyfriends. And I will never stand by and watch a man hit a woman anymore. I will end you. There's no reason for that. Not that you don't make us mad, but you don't lay a hand on a woman. Nana Tink, the legend. But she's got a bunch of pillows. She could go hit them. Well, I didn't know Nana was under the weather. I hope you're feeling good too, or better. Oh, wow. Are we going to see that in your next video? Because we will all tune in for that one. Never too old. Now, never too old, do you have a channel? Because if you do, yeah, I saw it a lot when I was a kid, and it was boyfriends because I never had a dad around. But yeah, and I was too little to do anything then, but I'm not now. Yeah, like I said, y'all can make us upset, but there's nothing that makes me so upset to walk away, because life goes on, and if I can't get along with you, I'll get somebody else I can get along with, but I ain't gonna beat you. Now I'm gonna look up Never Too Old. Do you have a channel, Never Too Old? You could bury him in pillows. You probably did. Yeah, and I actually knew your dad, so I do know a little bit about that. Not to your mom, but I knew. No, okay, all right. Just checking. Hey, if you're in here and I'm not subscribed to you, I will be. So, if you're not subscribed to the people in the room, including me, please do so. We're for those of you who don't know, and Nana, you were late to the show, but me and Angie are going to start a thing tomorrow where we're going to do some music trivia, movie trivia, and TV trivia we're going to do lines from those themes and have some fun with it. We'll figure out a time and then we'll do it. And I know tomorrow's New Year's Eve, but if y'all are smart, you're not going out drinking and driving. So we'll have some fun with it. And what's going on, Bubba? How's it going? And by the way, Louie, I was watching you in a live last night, and I was like, wait a minute, he's in a live in Texas is playing football? What's going on down there? Are you not a football fan? Or not a Longhorn fan, maybe. I don't know. Yes, exactly. And almost everybody in this room has shouted me out on their channels, and I appreciate it. And I've done the same to a bunch of the people in here. Yeah, we're gonna do some. I don't know, Angie. What do you think? I'm thinking around 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock Central Time. Not too late, and then see how long it goes because we seem to go like 3 hours when I'm on a live. Louie. Oh no, baby, we gotta go live. You like that? He's in my hometown of Austin, Texas. He is in Music City. And I don't say that's Nashville, that's Austin. Austin is Music City. I know. And that's me today. I was in some chats and then I had to get out because I was doing my listing and running some sales. I ran over 900 sales today, 10% off, and listed like 20 items and then cleaned some discs and tweaked about 50 other items in my store. So trying to make sales. Shipped off the radio control. Well, Angie's been out working on domestic violence and hitting people with pillows. So, yeah, and we know you don't, but you should. You've learned enough from all of us resellers there, Journey. You could start your own store and probably blow up quickly. Yes. No, it would be later, actually, Nano. If I'm 5 Central, then you'd be 6 p.m. Eastern in Pennsylvania. So I don't know what time, Angie, you tell me what time you think would be a good time. For me, it would be 5 or 6 p.m., but I don't care because nothing's going on that I'm aware of. And so tell me what you think, and we can let these people know, and then we can publish it out there and have some fun with it. And I've been generous enough to give away some of Angie's bounty that she got yesterday. There you go. 2020 resolution. She starts her own store and YouTube channel. There you go. Lone Star Picker. She's in Bastrop, Louie. She lives out in Bastrop on the other side of Del Valley where I grew up, out by the airport. Although when I lived there, the airport was Bergstrom Air Force Base. President Grump of Yahoo. Who is the President Grump of Yahoo? I missed that one, Louie. I don't know that one. Where's our buddy Luis? Yep. She's your neighbor. We grew up in Del Valley, out there on the east side. Yeah, Louie lives in some part of Austin. I don't know what part of Austin you live in, Louie. I got a brother in Cedar Park still, and I got one in Kingsland up by Marble Falls. But I haven't been down there since the pandemic, so. Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. So before I can jump in, I go live. I'm not live tomorrow. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, we're just going to play with it and have some fun with it, maybe give away some prizes. And I just thought it would be something rather than sitting here chatting, although I love sitting here and chatting, to give it some oomph and maybe get some more people in and do some music and movie and TV lines from movies and stuff and let people guess at it and have some fun with it, try something new. Since we can't play music or we'll get copyright claims like MML. So There you go. She watches a lot of resellers. She hadn't jumped out there yet. Oh, wow. Louis, true story. I actually lived in a trailer park when his funeral procession went to Bergstrom Air Force Base to go to Washington, D.C. to Lion State from Johnson City. And I saw his funeral procession go by. So there's some trivia for you. Yeah. Yeah. All those towns are growing. Yeah, me too. I don't know list on that. I hope not too, because that's the worst thing for me when I'm watching videos. If I'm watching my phone and I'm in the living room and I got the TV on, there is definitely a separation between the two time wise, and that's why I don't like playing some of the trivia games because I by the time people are giving answers, I ain't even heard the question yet. So definitely a lag in my internet. So yeah, that would stink. But we can still have fun with it, and you can yell at the TV or the phone on the porch or whatever you want to do. But we'll play with it and see how it goes, and maybe expand on it or something. See how much fun it can be, because it'd be something to do. And I do love music, and I do love um, movies and stuff. So yeah, I mean, I played like when Angie was doing hers. They were answering her before I even heard the question. I was like, "What's going on here?" And I didn't realize Angie had put me in timeout. I'm kidding. She had put me in timeout. By the way, Louie, I'm going to show you something. I bought this from Lonnie on Shed Flips just recently, Garage Flip, Shed Flips, and it's an LBJ bobblehead slide. And there's a campaign button in there as well, and it's from 1960. I think it's 1968, if I'm not correct, or if I'm not incorrect. I know there's a date on it. I didn't even know they made bobbleheads back then, but it's pretty cool. And I didn't give a lot of money for it either. I think it was like $20. So I collect all things Texas. I know the Vietnam War bothered him a lot, but I won't get into that. Living in a lonely world, just a small town. Okay, there we go with the Journey stuff. One of my favorite bands of all time, along with the Bee Gees and the Eagles, AC/DC. Those are up there for me in bands. Have made it to the porch. 48 and pouring rain. Now don't stop the party. Well, it's not raining here, but we did get some rain this morning, and now we're going to get snow and ice tomorrow. So hopefully I don't. Unfortunately, I have direct TV, so when I get rain, I lose my satellite signal. And I've been binge watching Blacklist, so I didn't get to watch any last night because I was watching foosball. But I'll probably watch a little bit tonight. Well, no, I got to watch the Oklahoma Florida game in another hour. Yep, me too. Journey, Steve Perry. I actually got to see him a couple of years ago in Missouri, but it was with the new lead singer from the Philippines. But the Bee Gees just did a thing on HBO, and if y'all have not seen it, it is pretty awesome. I mean, because you got to remember, the Bee Gees were in the '60s with a lot of great songs like Massachusetts and I Started a Joke and all that stuff, and then they went into the '70s with disco, and then even into the '80s. And unfortunately, all of them are gone except for one. But yep, there you go. Yeah, Journey had a lot of great music, and some people prefer the earlier stuff, and some people prefer the around the '80s when they did Frontiers and some of those. I like Foreigner a lot too. Def Leppard. Foreigner had a lot of great music. And of course, then individual people like Elton John and Billy Joel. I love all genres of music. I'd say individually, classic R&B is my favorite. The old school R&B like Al Green, Barry White, Temptations, all that stuff, but the stylistics. But I love all genres of music. But I think music, in my opinion, has gone downhill a little bit more recently than it did up till the mid '90s. Before that, it was really good. And old country, new country. Not so much on new country, but old country like Charlie Pride, Conway Twitty. Of course, George Strait's the king to me. And but the '80s were great, even though I was actually I got out of the military in late '82, and I was almost 24. So, um, but I do love the early '80s. I mean, Tears for Fears, Duran Duran, Men at Work, all that stuff. The good bands. There was some good music. Even Flock of Seagulls with their one hit, I Ran Away. Or Aha, Take on Me. And Old Time Country's good too. But those are memories. And then the 50s too. My mom listened to 50s, so I know a lot about the 50s. A lot of people don't know that Conway Twitty actually played rockabilly before he played country. And if you don't believe me, go listen to Lonely Blue Boy. And you'll think that Elvis is singing the song. Just YouTube it if you've never heard of it. It's called Lonely Blue Boy, and it's by Conway Twitty. And before he was in country, he sang rockabilly, and he did it really well too. He's got some pretty good hits from that time era in 1959, the year I became in existence. By Blue Tears, a Henderson, Tennessee band. Rockin' to the Radio. Okay, I'll have to do that. Radio. I'm writing it down, MML, so I remember. Blue Tears. I'm assuming it's country. Is that correct? Because MML listens to Eminem. I'm kidding. I don't know what he listens to. Oh, she's back on the journey again. Oh, no, that's Foreigner. That's Foreigner. Oh, I love that. Waiting for a Girl Like You. How about that, Miss Journey? How about that? Yes, she lives near Austin, my hometown. I knew her growing up. I knew Lori. Mailing. What are you mailing? You saw Journey in concert or Foreigner? I've seen Foreigner, Styx, and Kansas all in at the same concert. Saw the Who, Loverboy, and John Cougar Mellencamp in the same concert. He listens to Big Smo, more of a ballad. So you like Johnny Cash and stuff. I never was. I'll be honest. I've never been a real big Johnny Cash fan. I know a lot of people will unsubscribe because I said that, but I've just never been a big fan. Or the outlaw country either. Not a big fan of like Alabama, some of those. But which three, Nana? I saw the Who, Mellencamp, and Loverboy in San Diego on the Who's first farewell tour about 1982. And then I saw Styx, Foreigner in Kansas not too long ago. It's been just a few years ago, and it was all, I mean, there were very few people left in the original band. Hall & Oates is another group that I like, or, two people that I like a lot too. Love Hall & Oates. Ain't you more than that? Aren't you about 4 hours from the Gulf there, Miss Lori? Down to Corpus. Yeah. Now, what I wished I had from all those bands back in the 80s and 90s was all their T-shirts, because we know what they're worth now. If you don't know, go watch Rally Roots and you'll see. Oh, okay. Big Smo. Okay. She's a man-eater. Hall and Oates. Because your kiss is on my lips. Hall needs his mustache back. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're a little bit further to Corpus. Sticks and Foreigner, okay. Yeah, I saw Sticks, Foreigner in Kansas, but I think maybe in each band there were maybe two people left, and Lou Graham was not in Foreigner anymore. He hadn't been there a long time. But those songs that Miss Journey was bringing up a while ago, definitely Foreigner had some good stuff. Urgent, Jukebox Hero, Waiting for a Girl Like You. Yeah, they had a bunch. And you know what's funny about music is, for me, music is a memory of my life. It's where I was, whether I was in the military or, what base I was on, what ship. If I was dating somebody, it was who I was with. Oh, wow. I bet you got some good money for that. Or what you were doing. So, oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah. If you ever want to get rid of them, you let me know. I went to an estate sale this past summer and got a bunch of concert T-shirts, but they're they're like the '90s and early 2000s, and there was some late '90s, but a lot of them were crew T-shirts for like Kenny Rogers, and I did get some Cinderellas and stuff, but the people that beat me there got the best stuff, the 3/4 sleeve like baseball tees and stuff. New Kid in Town is my favorite song by the Eagles. That is my favorite song by the Eagles, New Kid in Town. There's a new kid in town. And I love Van Halen too. The original Van Halen. Do love Van Halen. Running with the devil. Ain't talking about love. Love is rotten to the core. And y'all didn't want to hear me sing. Wow, there's only 5 people in here now. I'm kidding. But yeah, I do. That's my favorite song by the Eagles, New Kid in Town. There's a new kid in town. I don't want to hear it. Yep. I got to see them a couple years ago with Vince Gill. And it wasn't bad. So it's funny because I'm seeing like the Moody Blues and all these bands that have been around forever. And I love the Moody Blues too, and Led Zeppelin. Leonard Skinner, of course. I'm not a big Southern outlaw rock guy, but love Led Zeppelin. One of these crazy old nights. Yeah, New Kid in Town's mine. Oh man, yeah. I wished I'd have known that. I'd have bought it from you for more than that. I do love my music, Lissa. I do love my music. I was listening to Whiter Shade of Pale by Procol Harum last night. Sometimes I get in a 60s mood and I want to hear she sold a Led Zeppelin t-shirt from 87, Lissa. But I get in 60s moods, I get in 80s moods, I get in 70s moods, and I just go, oh, wow. Hey, I'm singing. I can't get a copyright strike because I'm singing. There's no real original music in the background. So there you go. They're not going to give me a strike for this voice. Well, they might. I might get a nuclear bomb strike. How about that? How about some great rock? Welcome to the channel, Bill. What's some great rock? Name a band or an individual of great rock. And if you're talking about metal, like Judas Priest, Scorpions, or are we talking about the Beatles or Rolling Stones, or what are you talking about? Steppenwolf. I know a little bit about all of it. Enough to get me in trouble. Oh no, Mr. Bill. Oh, Rush. Yep. 2112. 2112. There you go. Blue Oyster Cult. Aldo Nova. How many of you remember Aldo Nova? or 38 Special. Yeah, a lot of people are doing that too. Listen now, I think one of the best concert shirts I found was a Brooks and Dunn, and it had lightning bolts all over. And that's the only reason I caught my attention on the rack. And I went over and pulled it. I had no clue, and I was like, I love Brooks and Dunn, Neon Moon, and all that. And anyway, I sold that baby for $100. So single stitch. I'm just a new boy, stranger to this town. But yeah, it sounds like now you can hear Aldo Nova. Did you like Aldo Nova, Alyssa? Some Faster Pussycat? I don't know that one. See, MML, you got a different taste in music, I think, than I do. I listen to this, when you're some of your videos and you're playing music, I'm like, man, he plays some of this newer stuff. I'm old. I don't know. I'm trying to get my hat right. Um, I'm old, so I don't know a lot of the newer music, like Malone and some of that stuff. I think music today is more about the show than it is to me about the music, but that's just me. And again, I'm old, so y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think music was better back when. Of course, in the 50s, they thought it was better than the 60s and 70s and 80s. 80s had some good music. I was a young man. Now, I do have some Tweety Bird sweatshirts on my eBay store right now that I've got that are vintage from the 90s. And I have sold some and some Nickelodeon Rugrats stuff that I paid $1 a piece in a state sale for. So, yeah, I do have, now I don't have the tag still on them, but I do have some cool Tweety Bird and Disney World and stuff like that. Betty Boop, Mickey Mouse. Well, thank you. And I am old. But thank you for saying that. Because when you get over 60, then I'm old. See, and I don't know who the Faster Pussycats are. There's no one in my house of pain. Yeah, and the stuff I picked up this summer at a state sale, like I said, it's a lot of different bands, Tanya Tucker and stuff, but a lot of it's crew shirts, which aren't as valuable. But I do have them, and they're almost all new. And it was somebody that worked at concert venues that was getting them and sitting on them, but they let some of them get eaten by rats. And I salvaged the ones that I could get, and I paid about $7 a piece for them. But no, that's correct. That's correct. But if you get back in the 80s and stuff, it probably will be single stitch. Some of the 90s could be single or double, and then 2000s could still be single, but it could be mostly double. But yeah, I mean, I've sold some wrestling T-shirts here recently for $100 that weren't single stitch, but they were vintage around 2000. Yeah, no, yeah, yeah. Hey, if 2000's vintage, then I'm really vintage. But like for y'all, I'm sure it's the same. Music is the key to our soul, and it's all our memories. I mean, when I hear and y'all probably heard me say this before, when I hear 10cc's I'm Not in Love, it makes me think of Driver's Ed when I was 16 in 1975, because that song was a hit along with like Rhinestone Cowboy by Glenn Campbell and all that kind of stuff. But I love that song, but it always takes me back to Driver's Ed with my football coach was my Driver's Ed teacher. Yeah, I've got a lot of single stitch shirts. I've got a lot of muscular dystrophy 7-Eleven car show T-shirts from Oklahoma City that I've got on eBay too that I got cheap. And I've sold a few, but not all of them. But I don't have a lot invested. So when you got low cost of goods, it doesn't matter if it sells right away. It's the big ticket items that you want to get rid of that you paid a lot for. So hopefully everybody's listing. Heidi, she's not in here, but list. We got to get Heidi to list more. She keeps saying that she's barely getting 6 a day. I'm like, 6 a day? Man, Heidi, You need to get some more listings up. It will drive your sales, right, folks? I'm going to be right back because I got to let the dog. I was back. Oh, yeah. I went through them. There's one XL and the rest are mediums. 3 of them have tags, but somebody cut one of them out. And one's a fruit of the loom tag, and the other is a Gildan tag, and then the rest are screen printed. So I don't think they're. Yeah, I think she gets distracted a lot, and I don't know. No, I'm wearing shorts. Matter of fact, my mother today, she said I took her to do some paperwork for an apartment she's getting in a brand new elderly complex, and people 55 and older, and she goes, "Are you wearing shorts?" Because my mom can't see very well. I said, "Yeah, Mom, I wear shorts all the time," and it's like 30 degrees. I don't care what the temperature is. I'm in shorts in 30-degree weather. Doesn't matter. I wear a jacket though, but my legs don't get cold. Yeah, I actually watched that this morning, Nana. I've already listed 20 today. Game. I know she said that. Yeah. Um, I did hear her talk about that, and yes, for those who don't know, um, she is doing a challenge, and they're going to give away prizes. Um, you got to go. I think it's the whole month, isn't it, Nana? Um, and I'm not shy. That's the last thing that I am. MML. I am not shy. Probably my demise because I'm not shy, and I am wearing shorts. If I wasn't wearing shorts, I'd probably have 1,000 subscribers already. Yeah. So, but then I get a copyright claim or something. I don't know. So, is Angie? Are you still in the room, or did you leave to go cook dinner or something? I'm wondering. Oh, now I'm blurry. Okay. Well, maybe it's your internet, not mine. All the picks for a batch, then the ads and packing, and then when I get all done, I launch the batch. Yeah, I do it differently. I don't do that. I do mine one at a time, and when I ship, I do one at a time because I don't want to cross package anything or cross do labels everything, and it works for me. So whatever works for you is what matters. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I remember her saying that. And okay, well that's good. That'll get people listing, right? That's what we need to be doing, and hopefully everybody that does reselling knows that if you're not listing, your algorithm's not going to be that good. And remember, I have over 3,500 items in my store, so I list all the time. I've listed about 75 in the last 4 days. So you got to be listing. Oh my goodness. Now you're saying my channel is boring and it's just my legs. He's got legs. He knows how to use them. Oh, wait a minute. That's ZZ Top. Never was a big fan of ZZ either. And they're a Texas band. Pushing motivation. Well, to me, money is motivation. Just like the other day, thank you, MML. I am fluffy and hairy. Um, the other day, Saturday, when I went to the post office after I left there, my car started acting up, and I had to spend $850 on repairs to my car. And there you go, ZZ Top. And so if it wasn't for eBay, I mean, my pension's good, but I wouldn't get to live like I do and buy the things I do if it wasn't for eBay. So, but as y'all know, this is not easy. This is work. People um, that think that eBay reselling is an easy job are sadly mistaken. It's a lot of work, a lot of work. And I do it 7 days a week. I ship every day, and I do mess with it at least some. I was working 16-hour days, and I quit doing that, but I mean, today I did all I did, and I still got a nap in. So there you go. I mean, my nap's like 30 minutes, but yeah, I've done a lot today. And you always feel good. The first thing is an old Navy SEAL admiral at the University of Texas during one of their graduation speeches. And he said, if you want to be successful in life, you got to accomplish something first thing in the morning. And what he said was, make your bed. Start by making your bed every day, first thing, and then you've already accomplished something that day. And it leads to you doing other stuff. So make your bed every day. I do. It's harder work. Oh, yeah. And I was in management, so I worked 10-hour days easy in my career. And now I work as many or more hours. But the good part is you're your own boss, although you still answer your customers. But, you're going to be as successful as what you put into this business because it's your business. And if you try, you'll be successful. And if you don't, you won't. You'll sell some things and get by. And if you want to be part-time and make $100 a week, you can do it. So, but I want to make 150 profit a day. And some days I do, and some days I don't. And some days I blow it out of the water. So, I probably would say in a normal situation, about 10 to 12 a day. But here lately, it's been like 7, 8, 9. And then I'll have a day where like yesterday where I had to think 5. And right now I'm sitting at 5. But about 9 o'clock tonight, my phone will start dinging. And I don't know if you were in here earlier, Nana, but I did 20 listings today. I ran 10% sales of 500 and 409. So 909 items. And then I tweaked 47 items in my store. So I've been doing a lot of adjusting because I do have my prices kind of high in my store, and I have over 3,500 listings. So, well, I just wake up and I get up because I realize I got stuff to do, and I can't sleep my life away. I get to sleep when I die. So why sleep now? Yeah, and I haven't punched a time clock in years. I was in management for about 33 of the 35 years I was in transportation. So I was always salary. So they didn't care how many hours you worked. But when you worked 60 and 70 hours, they didn't care. But that was what was required. So you did it. But now I get to set my hours, but I still find myself doing it because the work ethic's built into me. I can't change it. The first year I was retired, and I retired at 59, I did not do a lot. And I sat and watched Dr. Phil and Price is Right, Let's Make a Deal. And I kept saying to myself, if you keep doing this, you're going to eat yourself into that graveyard. So you better get out of this and get busy. And now I do it. Yeah, and I don't do it every day, but if I get up and I do my video in the morning because I make a video every morning, and then I go to the post office in the mornings, and then when I get back, I'll watch maybe a couple of YouTube videos, and then I'll go in here and do some stuff with eBay, and then about 1 o'clock, I'll lay down for about a half hour or so, and then I get up and start working again. So that's kind of my schedule. And then on weekends, I'm usually doing something, so I don't always, I don't get to take naps on weekends, but I do still work eBay even on Sunday. It doesn't matter. but I ship even on Saturday. So I like to get my packages out. So, I mean, whatever works for each person is that's what you should do. No, not listen to me or anyone else. It's whatever best suits you. But I don't like listing in bulk because, taking pictures and then putting them on the computer. I would rather do the phone. And I used to do it that way when I was part-time and still working a job. But man, I'd have to clean all my computer up with all the pictures I had downloaded and upload the SIM card and all that good stuff. And I just got tired of it. And it's so much easier to do it on my phone. So whatever works for you is what you should be doing, not listening to other people. But I mean, you can pick up some tips. That's right. That's right. And again, what you put into it's what you're going to get out of it. So yeah, and sometimes though you get up and you're groggy, but you know, well, but I don't stay up till 3 in the morning like Angie and Lissa and Miss Journey and Karen and everybody else that stays up. At 3 in the morning, I'm sleeping or on my way back from the bathroom. And I sleep. I have sleep apnea, and I've been on a machine now for about 5 years, and I won't sleep without it. Um, it was the best thing I ever did, and I'm not on a CPAP. I'm on a BiPAP, which when I did my test, mine got pretty serious, and I kind of ignored it. I would fall asleep just sitting here talking to you. I would have fell asleep, or sitting on the couch and fall asleep. And I remember when I was a kid, my grandparents, could fall asleep sitting up on the couch. And I'd be like, how do they do that? Well, I found out. And then one day in my company car, because I was in sales at UPS, I fell asleep at the wheel at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And it scared the life out of me because I went into the median, but I did not wreck. I saved it. I would have got fired had I not. And anyway, I went and got the study, and the man said, you quit breathing 110 times an hour. You should have probably died in your sleep by now. And that scared me a lot. So I got on a BiPAP machine. They thought they could never get me below 20 episodes per hour. The first night on it, I was under 6, and I sleep with that machine like religion. I will not go to bed without that machine on. And I sleep so much deeper, and I feel so much better. I mean, immediately. And if any of you have that, you need to definitely check it out because it is not good. She's home. She's home. Yes, and I do have it. But I'm on a BiPAP, which is a harder machine because it puts out more oxygen than a CPAP. So 13 is low. I was at 110 an hour. Yeah. And I think a lot of people that are in our past, Nana, probably didn't know they had it because they didn't do studies on it back in the day. And that's probably, I mean, people die in their sleep. We had guys in the Navy that died in their sleep on the ship. And they were usually heavier, bigger guys that were a little bit older. But Angie, what time are we going to do this tomorrow night? 5, 6, 7? What time do you want to do it Central Time? You got an idea of what time in your head before all the drinkers leave the chat and go party? We're waiting with breathless anticipation from Angie, the pillow lady. Nana, if you hadn't heard the story, and I hope you don't mind me telling it. Okay, so 6 p.m. Central, we're going to do this tomorrow night. And we'll get together afterwards, Angie, and discuss it and stuff. But Angie went to Crazy Kaz Boys the other day and didn't find much, but they had thrown away 200 brand new throw pillows of varying styles in the dumpster. And Angie made 2 trips in her vehicle and got them all. And now she's got a living room full of pillows. So she's going to make some big money. If it wasn't an if, but when he was going to die. Yeah, and I know I snored. My biggest issue was I would leave the house at 7 in the morning to go out and make my sales calls. And by 10 in the morning, I was having to pull over and take a 5-minute cat nap because I was falling asleep. And then at lunchtime, I took a nap every day in my car. And then I did it again when I got home in the afternoon. And then still went to bed at 9 o'clock. And I just wasn't getting sleep because I wasn't sleeping fully. And I wasn't getting into a deep sleep. The first night on the machine, I slept like I couldn't believe. And I got below 6 episodes an hour, which they never thought I'd get below 20. So, yeah, it was the best thing I ever did. And like I said, I won't, even when I go on vacation to like Hawaii, I take it with me. It's a pain in the backside to take it, but I got to. And I'm sure I could go a day or two without it, but I'm so used to putting it on every night and breathing into this thing, and you feel better. 6 brand new pillows behind. Yeah, and Angie, weren't you thinking you could get about $6 profit per pillow? I mean, times 200, what's that? $1,200? That's some money. And she sent me a picture of a couple of them. They were nice. One was a flamingo pillow. Man Mountain Link would love that. Yeah, definitely better than the alternative. Sleeping forever. Of course, I'm being cremated, so I ain't gonna have to worry about being in a box, but Pillow Queen. Cat hair. Oh yeah. Well, Angie don't have any cats. She's got a doggy. Oh, that's on the low end. Okay. Hey, you're gonna make some money, but it's gonna take you a little while to list some pillows, but it shouldn't take long. I mean, here's the front side, here's the back side. So, do they still have the tags on them, Angie? Oh wow. Oh, you're gonna make some serious money then. If you was thinking 6 profit, are you doing free shipping? I used to have a long hair dachshund. Got out of the fence one day and we never saw him again. Wow. You've already listed 200 pillows and done accounting today? Well, I take back everything I said I was doing working. Man, did you get some help with that, Angie, or did you do that all yourself? So when you find a pillow, when you sell a pillow, do you have to go sort through 200 pillows to find it? Because I know you ain't got them skewed up. 200 pillows in her living room. Oh, wow. You have been a listing machine. Did you just do the 2 pictures on the pillows? I'm sure you did. That's all you need. Oh, well, then you got like 1 SKU and you got, okay, well, that's cool. That's even better. That's even better for listing anyway. You got, say, 10 listings and 10 of each. You're doing good. That's awesome. Good for you. Make some big money, girl. That's what it's all about. I had a funny story happen to me yesterday. Some eBay notified me that they pulled something down from my site. It was a skeleton of the Rolling Stones, and with a CD and a box and everything, and it had originally contained vodka. And they said we pulled it down due to the alcohol policy because we can't see in the pictures if there's alcohol in it or not. And I'm thinking, I sold that thing like 2 months ago. Go ahead and pull it down then. I don't have it anymore. It's already delivered. Oh my goodness, eBay. Come on. Oh yeah. And I have dogs, so I have to worry about that stuff too. Okay, good. We're gonna win some. Do you do free shipping, Angie, or are you doing shipping on top of those pillows? And are you gonna ship them in poly bags? That was my other question because I was talking to Karen about it. I was like, wonder how she's gonna ship those. Probably in if you're gonna do poly bags. Yeah, and mine wasn't too far from that, Papa Stick. It was pretty similar. So, but it's helped you a lot, I'm sure, hadn't it? I mean, I don't care because it was a one-off for me, Nana. I paid $5 for it and sold it for like $80 or something. But it was just kind of funny that it's already gone and they're pulling it down. So for the pillows, you're doing free shipping, 2 pillow sets, priority for £2. So are you shipping those in a poly bag, or is that what you're doing? The big like 11 by 14s or something, or why did I get a notification on my YouTube? Oh, okay. I know why now. I have a MASH 407 survivor. Yeah, oh, yeah. Well, you can't sell. Is it full of vodka? You can't sell it because that's liquor laws. Yeah, I agree. I agree. But I feel better. I mean, I do feel better. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, 12 by 12 by 8 won't hurt you either. But poly bags is just, you got to worry about it getting ripped and the pillow getting dirty. I've shipped some stuff like that in poly bags, but yeah, that would be where I'd sell it. Unless if it's full of alcohol, though. I don't know if you can get in trouble on that either. So I don't know. Don't know. So tomorrow night, folks, 6 o'clock p.m. We're gonna do and I'm gonna start working on my list of lyrics and movie lines and TV lines from shows, and we'll have some fun with it. And hopefully, nobody's internet lags to the point where they can't play and have fun with it. And no pressure, just a lot of fun and trying something different. And we'll see how long. I won't say how long it'll go because I don't care. I got time. So Angie and I will discuss it and start working on our lyrics and things like that, and do a range of music. Try to get some new stuff in there too, since I don't know a lot of that stuff. But all right, thanks, None. I appreciate you coming in here. And as always, mucho love. That's Spanish for much love. Yeah, marketplace. I mean, it's just meeting them and stuff, just like Craigslist. But be careful of them coming to your porch. So, Angie, I'll get with you after the live and we can discuss how we're going to do this. And Lone Star Picker must be listing while he's working, making money. Mr. Louis in Austin. Louis, you don't sound like you're from Austin. Are you from up north somewhere? There's Mr. Julian. Hey, I keep checking on that hat, Julian. It's on its way, but it hadn't delivered yet. I am watching it, though. Your Spanglish is awesome. Yeah. Mucho gracias. Well, hello. Everybody say hi to Julian. 3Gen in the house. But yeah, of course I do watch all my stuff every day. I track every shipment of mine. And I've still got two. I've only got two left from the Christmas rush that have been sitting in Mississippi since December 21st, and they're both going to Washington, D.C. Now, why are they in Mississippi? And then I've got one going to Arizona that ended up in Minneapolis, Minnesota, but it has left there headed to Arizona. So that's the only three, and they're all small and they're all first class. So I couldn't file a claim on them anyway because they aren't covered. So hopefully they get where they're going. And Spanglish, Mr. Columbia. What are we cooking? We all got to know what you're cooking there, Julian, because we might all come over. Last night I was listening to Procol Harum, and then I put on "That's the Way of the World," which is my favorite song by Earth, Wind, and Fire. Love Earth, Wind, and Fire. But I had to listen to "That's the Way of the World." That's my favorite by them. So we got to know what's being cooked. Just got home. Well, that's funny. Angie did too. She said she just got home on here. Yes, enjoy your family time and your dinner and being your own boss. So, Karen, since you just came into the channel, tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Central, Angie and I are going to do a music trivia, movie trivia, and TV trivia game. So there we go. You work? Oh, and you're saying we don't? Don't you go there. Don't you go there. Now, she watches a grandbaby every day and does real estate and does eBay. So I know she works too. Dead in the water. Buyers will give me to the second before they file. Already have lost 200. Oh, wow. I haven't had anybody contact me yet, Lissa. And I have filed on a shipper that I bought something from that I saw on Outcountry Sales Channel. And what I didn't do, which I should have done, was looked at his feedback before I even purchased it, because his feedback is horrible and he's got some negatives for not shipping the items. So I communicated with him first. He blamed the post office, but it doesn't even look like it's left his post office, and it shipped on December 14th. And now I've said, I'm filing a claim. You got 10 days. It better show up or I'm going to get my money back. I don't think he shipped it, to be honest with you. All right, well, have fun. Man, everybody's going to dinner. What's up with that? Man, well, have fun. I had bologna sandwiches last night again because nobody cooked for me. I don't know what I'm having tonight. Might have bologna sandwiches again. Then I got to get ready to watch Florida beat OU, although Florida's missing half their team. You know, if you ship that anywhere near Henderson, Tennessee, I can answer you why that's still sitting there, Lissa. MML's got it. I guarantee it. All yours have been delivered. That's good news, all 2 of them. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Chicken enchiladas. You know what? I could have taquitos. I got frozen taquitos. Real mashed potatoes. I love real mashed potatoes. That's not all you're eating, I hope. Although I could do that too. I love real mashed potatoes. And the Cap Guy can cook too. Real mashies. Is that what they call them in Ohio? Real mashies? We call them mashed taters. Mashed potatoes. Potato, patata, tomato, tomato. Right, MML? Or is MML still in here? Oh, hey, by the way, since we're on the subject, or we're not on the subject, did anybody get their stimulus money yet? Because I know I've only heard of one person that I know that's got or getting it. It's pending. But there you go. So you're either having leftover turkey or rotisserie chicken and salad. Yeah, those sound good. Those sound good. Got some thick ham to go. There you go. You think MML disappeared? He's probably chasing cats. I gotta go do all that. You got it already? Got what already? Last night. I got it already last night. Okay, I got lost in that conversation. What did you get last night, Angie? Oh, the money. See, I'd already forgot what I was talking about, didn't I? Wow, check you out, Miss Special. Kittenville Brick. He made peanut. Boy, you make a lot of cookies and stuff. I don't ever get any cookies from you. All I get's hats. But that's cool too. I like those too. I don't need the cookies actually. Um, so you got your money. Karen's son's got his pending for Thursday. I haven't got mine yet. Now, what are y'all going to do with it? Buy more pillows? I'm kidding. Those were free. I'm going to put mine in the bank. Put mine in the bank for now. And my daughter's bugging me because her money, her stimulus and taxes go in my bank account. She's like, Dad, is it there yet? No, it's not there. An hour later, Dad, is it there yet? No. It's only going to be in there one time a night. Hopefully it goes in there after midnight tonight. So Angie's got her money. Well, there you go. I haven't got mine. The government don't like me as much as I like you guys. Peanut butter cookies. That goes with rotisserie chicken too, Miss Journey. Yeah, the stimulus checks were supposed to start going in as of this morning, and I don't know how long it'll take, a few days or a week or so to go through all of them. But whatever your bank account is, just monitor it because you're getting a $600 stimulus check there, Miss Lissa. So take it and run to the front porch. You had to strip a bunch of kisses for the center. So you stripped and ate, and then y'all were kissing each other at the center? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. There you go, Kenville. Somebody wants some peanut butter cookies. Oh, wow. Did she file her taxes? Because that should have been, I think, off 2018 taxes. And then I think this stimulus is off of 2019. And I don't think she made over 75 grand, did she? Yay, city back taxes can shut up. There you go. $600 to put in their coffers. Dinner was chops and taters and green bean casserole. I'm not a huge green bean casserole guy. I love green beans, but just not green bean casserole. But I do love fried taters and pork chops. I do. I do. Y'all are making me hungry. Now I'm going to go in there and eat taquitos or bologna sandwiches. Must be, man, this ain't fair. So Angie, yeah, I'll get with you in a little bit and we can discuss the live tomorrow night and have some fun with it. And I'll start working on my list and you work on yours and we can discuss whether it's music, movies, TV shows, whatever, and who, what genres or whatever you want to do. Because I've been around a little longer than you since you're younger than me. Yeah, see there? Everybody wants to come to Kittenville Brick's house. You know where Kittenville Brick lives? Owasso, Oklahoma, north of Tulsa, just north of Tulsa. So fly into Tulsa. He will pick us up, give us a Lego tour, because he does a lot of Legos and toys. And then we go to his house for peanut butter cookies and pork chops and fried taters and green beans. Yes, be there or be square, all 9 of you. And 2 of us are on the show. So there you go. And the other people. But yeah, we'll put something out so everybody knows and maybe they can come in and have some fun. We might even get some big channels too, Angie. Woo! We just need to talk about them in a negative way and they'll come in automatically. Oh, there were roasted taters. Okay. And black-eyed peas. Oh, are you one of the people who believes in black-eyed peas is good luck on New Year's? My mama believes in that stuff. Pork craft and dumplings. Pork craft and dumplings. Now, I like chicken and dumplings. I don't think I've ever heard of pork craft and dumplings. Well, you got a stimulus check coming. Listen, you can afford $1.69 a pound. Pork craft. What is pork craft? I know what a dumpling is. And I like my chicken and dumplings with biscuits, not noodles and not rolled up dough. I want mine from the biscuits being torn apart. Yeah, okay, I got you. My mom does that too. She believes it brings good luck. Yep. Kraut, sweet sour. Okay. Yeah, I can handle sauerkraut. It's okay. I'm not a big corned beef guy, but I will eat a Reuben. But I do like sauerkraut dogs. We used to have a place called Der Wiener Schnitzel. Had good sauerkraut and chili dogs. So that's how I like sauerkraut. Well, folks, I think I'm going to end this thing and go make some dinner and watch some foosball. And then tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central, catch me and Angie. Look for the announcement pop up, and we will do some trivia and have some fun with it. Ground pork and sauerkraut. I don't know nothing about that. Ground pork and sauerkraut. Y'all must be German or something. I don't know. I'm British, but I don't eat kippers and either, so I don't know. And liver pies and all that kind of stuff. Ugh, liver. Ugh. Well, good night, Journey. And can't imagine why you need to eat now. Are you saying I'm fat? Gators, beat them Sooners. I don't even care about Florida, but I care about OU less. So, and you know that already. So, and they're missing like 8 players on the Florida team. So, y'all probably should win that game. But here's hoping, because my team won. Okay, you spelled it right the second time. Yeah, I mean, there's from where I'm from in Texas, there's a lot of Germans there too. New Braunfels and Oktoberfest, Wurzfest, all that stuff. And that's what we thought we were growing up, but we ain't. We're German and Irish, like 86 to 88%. So, Cap Guy, not in the snow and ice, I'm not. We're going to get some of that tomorrow. Are you having some kind of a trade show or something? Or at the Tulsa Fairgrounds or something? I don't know. What are you doing? You can see me in lederhosen. Hey, don't put it past me. I'll do anything. Oh, okay. I got you. Well, everybody, I'm going to get off here. Thanks for coming in as always. I appreciate everybody, and we will see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. for some trivia. Be ready and bring your brain with you. Good night, folks. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Good night, folks. Talk to you tomorrow.